One of the premium parts of the book, Entrepreneur Leadership, Recruitment, People, Communication Strategy, I've got something like 5 core examples of evidence of making this work over the last 41 years. It brings open book partnerships. It brings preferred supplier partnerships. But you have to be a leader. You have to be an exceptional leader. You have to own it. You have to be willing to do the work. You have to be innovative. You have to sit in that 1%. It's a diamond. You set up a business with a purpose, and you're over on the left-hand side. You're obsessed with 360 feedbacks, and you do a minimum of 2 a year. You understand where your life view on the 8 areas of the lanes that you can see clearly where you're going in 1, 3, 5, 10-year intervals. You're obsessed with it. Then you've got a core set of values that you live by. So 360, you can clearly see in all areas of your life. And you're living by values as a leader. Then you go to the other side of the diamond. This is the people that you employ. This is your family, this is your team. Are you aware of their story? Are you aware of their values? Are you empowering them and coaching them to see how far they can see in their life wheel? Do they understand your values? Do they understand the feedback that you get from you evaluating to an external source on you? Do they understand your story? And do you understand them? Are you two coming together now? The 16-week onboarding process is done. You're now solid. You've now got a fantastic communication strategy within that organisation that is a rock solid. You're rock solid because you're up at the peak of the diamond. This is the story of the business. It's your job to constantly anticipate what's going to happen. It's your job to continually change that story and continually communicate with a team of people. But what's brilliant and fantastic about this side, and this side is that you're all connected to a set of values. And you're all connected to 3 stories. And then you come down to the bottom of the diamond. This is where you go to your customer and you look for the 5-year strategy document. You go to the board of these companies and you start to see what their strategy is, what their value is. And then you start communicating with you, your people, and you start feeding in the communication strategy of what they need to know about the story of your customer. And then you join it all up. And then you challenge reality and bring innovative concepts, and you bring everybody together to think of new ways of thinking and new ways of being, which leads to a new world. And in the book, we've got evidence of how we've done this over a quarter of a century. But you have to be the person who's constantly willing to challenge reality, but you have to be obsessed by wanting to do more and be more, and you need to be a leader through empathy. Because you understand every single person's world, and that's where the strapline came from, understanding a customer's customer. So the diamond, you, 360 values story, people you employ, onboarding, values a story, coaching, woof, right into the peak of the diamond. Your business values, your business story, consistently communicating that as you come to one, boom, down to the bottom of the diamond. The customer, because without them you don't have anything, and you join it all up. And you're in the centre of that diamond, being the driving force, the inspiration, empowering people to be great, seeing beyond your legacy. What a chapter this one is. And it's what we do with the pathway. We develop leaders and entrepreneurs to think this way and be this way. The benefits of it: more energy, see further than everybody else, challenging reality, creating new realities, thinking like the entrepreneur and artist, and empowering everybody within this energy field to all come together as one. All evidence-based. And now I coach people on it.